is Channing Vogel, and I'll be talking to you about why schools should teach life skills to their students. Isn't it most schools' goal to prepare their students for life in the real world? Schools should be teaching life skills like taxes to their students. This is relevant because these are things everyone must know to do during adulthood. I'm currently a high school student, but because I have a part-time job, I have to file my taxes. Thankfully, I'm claimed as a dependent, so my parents can do this for me. Unfortunately, though, not all students have this luxury. I have attended 2 different high schools in 2 different states, and neither one has offered any sort of class to teach us how to do such an important task. I will be discussing why it is important to teach students such things, the life skills that should be taught, the importance of these, and how schools can implement these in their curriculums. Let's begin talking about the necessity of life skills in schools. Schools need to be teaching a variety of life skills, such as taxes, student loans, how to file and establish credit, and money management. It is the school's responsibility to teach their students what they need to know to prepare them for life and how to be a successful adult. Some students don't have mentors to teach them these skills and therefore need to rely on their schools for help. Now let's discuss the life skills that the school should be teaching their students. There are a variety of life skills that students need to learn before moving fully into adulthood. The most important skill to me that should be taught is how to apply for student loans. 70% of students that graduate high school apply to college, and only 62% of those students cannot afford it. Many low-income families cannot afford to send their children to college, so student loans are a must for them. That's why they're so important and should be taught to all of their students. Another important skill is how to budget and manage money. It is very common for teenagers to get a part-time job during high school, so instilling in them a good budget method early on is a good idea that will help them in the long run. This also relates back to my past point about affording college, because a good budgeting method means that students will learn to pay back student loans with the money they have saved. It is a good idea for anyone to save money because you never know where life will take you. It's good to save now so that you have the money to use in the future if you need it. Let's move on to how schools can implement these into their curriculums. If schools have elective courses such as sewing, woodworking, and cooking, which are life-based skills, then they should be able to add a basic life skills course. Schools can add the already available individual life skill-based classes they have into one main life skills course that includes more topics. These classes can have multiple sections that covers a different life skill. For example, for 2 weeks at a time, the course can cover a different topic until all topics have been covered. If the schools don't already have previous life skill-based classes, then they can create a life skills course that is available as an elective. This means that the student can choose whether or not they take the class. A need for life skills is widely recognized. Many different places, such as libraries, are already teaching life skill courses and adulting classes. Schools and libraries are both very interconnected, and libraries are already used as a common place for students to do research for school assignments. Schools can pattern their programs after the courses libraries are already teaching to help with the transition of adding these classes to their curriculums. As an alternative, schools and libraries can partner to help their students by encouraging them to attend the classes that are available at either one. Let's review. It is vital that we realize the importance of teaching life skills in schools because without them, students may not know how to file taxes, apply for student loans, establish credit, or manage their money. Schools should want nothing but the best for their students, and so they need to be teaching their students these life skills so that they can succeed later in life. By teaching students life skills, you are giving them the building blocks to build a successful future. Thank you.